Hello, teachers. Welcome to this platform. Today's topic of teacher training is role of sensory play in our classroom. First of all, what is sensory? Of or relating to sensation or the physical senses transmitted or perceived by the sense. As you can see, 5 senses are displayed on the screen: touch, smell, sight, taste, and hearing. So, what is the role of all these sensory organs during sensory play in our classroom? Let's put some light on. Sensory language. The language which get transmitted by all these sensory organs is actually the sensory language. Here I can see the approach where tower of sensory, motor, social and behavior is displayed. In this play-based approach, I can see sensory is the block which is the biggest block which is actually important to produce motor skills. Motor skills are important to produce social skills, and social skills are important to produce behavioral skills. So, all in all, we can say sensory block is the block which should be the strongest one. Now, I want to put some light on theories which are related to sensory play. Number of theories are there. Few are displayed on the screen. First of them is constructivist theory, where children construct their understanding of the world through interaction with their nearby around environment. Perceptual development theory, where perceptual abilities are inherent and develop naturally over the time. Next comes self-regulation theory. Children practice self-regulation skills by providing opportunities for them to manage their own emotions, behavior, and attention. And last but not the least is the sensory motor theory, where children learn through their senses. So, in your sensory play, you can see all these different theories in work. Now, what are the different values of sensory play? I can see in this picture a child using his or her senses to explore and learn is the main key of sensory play. And that ability comes naturally since birth. So it might be a question in your mind from where the sensory play, ability comes in children. So it is actually natural since birth. Next is when children engage in sensory experiences with their peers, they practice having conversations, taking turns, expressing themselves, and exchanging information. So sensory experience involve all these things in which they exchange information, they take turn, they do conversation. What are the benefits which are related to this sensory play? It actually builds connection that guide brain development. It helps children brain be stimulated by sending signals to help strengthen their brain's neural pathways. Enhance child's cognitive, social and emotional development, and of course, language development too. There are few exceptional benefits also. Please have a look. It is great for calming the children who are showing big behaviors. Dear teachers, you can put your views related to this word big behaviors in the comment box. Sensory play helps children learn about attributes such as hot, cold, slippery, dry, etc. That is WAC model and is a sensoromotor theory too. Support problem solving skills, social interaction, motor skills, cognitive growth, and language development. So, here my constructivist theory is coming in action. Help in developing and enhancing memory function. Here, my self regulation theory is coming in action. So, teachers, I hope you are understanding how theories can be implemented in different areas of benefits by sensory play. Now, this is an activity for teachers. Is this true? Sensory play provide benefits for children's physical, cognitive, and social emotional development. Comment box is open for you. You can drop your comment for this activity. Sensory play as fine motor. As you can see, children are enjoying this activity in this picture and they are doing actually the fine motor skill where they are sharing the attributes and enjoying it. It's a part of sensory play. Sensory play as sorting. Again, children are using different attributes. They are doing teamwork. They are playing along. They are doing collaboration. And this is the beauty of sensory play. Now, of course, teachers are looking for language development too. So you can use different attributes. Few are displayed on the screen for language development also as a part of sensory play. Here I can see clips, dice, pop-ups, flashcards. So you can play a game with children. You can use these different attributes for language development, going sensory play side by side. This is the most important part on which I want to put some light on. Sensory play as neurological development. I can see one neuron in front of my screen. Axon terminal is there, transmitting a signal to target cell. Axon is there, processes and conduct the signal. And dendrites, they receive the signal. So, axon terminal are actually the one who are transmitting the signal to the target cell. The one who process and conduct the signal is axon, as you can see in this picture. And dendrites are those who receives the different signals. When a young child engages in a sensory experience, it sends signals to their brain, as I had shown you in the previous slide, recording the experience and filing it away for future use. One more question for you teachers. Role of sensory play in our classroom is messy play and sensory play the same. What do you think? Sensory play as messy play. As you can see in this picture, the child is enjoying the water balls in the tub using scoop and whipper. is actually a messy play and sensory play too. Here I can see children are doing sand play. They are enjoying the attributes. They are playing together. They are happy. Now, role of sensory play in our classroom. My question's answer is here. Messy play and sensory play are two terms that means the same thing. Now, few ideas for sensory card I'm displaying on the screen. These are the beautiful sensory cards which I can see, and they are all handmade. You can make such sensory cards for your classroom, and you can give them to children to explore. Few more ideas for you to make sensory card for your classroom. This is a beautiful sensory space created in a classroom or at home for your own child if you have, so that the child can touch and feel and understand the sensation of different attributes. This is all about role of sensory play in our classroom. Thanks for connecting, teachers. Send your queries at abcteaching875@gmail.com. You can give the answers of different activities in the comment box. And after doing that, you can ask for the link to generate certificate.